got the Snetterton of David Robertson in the fifth place, and then we've got down to the sixth place. Alongside for the Mike Snetterton, 5 and 6-9 on race number 1. Race 2 is 1 and probably qualifying is Hexagon Energy Midget and 66 was the Steel Tube, so 82 and 66 in, of course, having just finished the race, taking the checkered flag in the turnery. It basically just had needs to dash back out of the assembly area, jump in another car and get ready for this one. So 82 and 66, race 7 up race 2 of the day, race 8 is all to go. ToyoTireWatchProgram.com. Jaguar Saloon Championship for builders, they'll have a 20-minute race, 40-minute races, all sold on Magnificent 7 and the Millennium. Then we go back to the Toyota's WatchProgram Jaguar Saloon Championship for builders, 20-minute race for them. Gold Up Magnificent 7 will stop in their second race, they have a 40-minute race, right around the race tomorrow, they'll have 30-minute races later on in the afternoon. On final today, second race is around about 4 to 6 to sort of get back to the half 6, so second race to the ball. At about 18:25, guide you through what is happening tomorrow here at Snetterton. So we're giving you through for this one, we're giving you the starting drive, and we told you about the so check the flash at about 18:25, that will be the CSCC series. That will guide you through what is happening tomorrow here at Snetterton. So we're giving you through the starting drive, told you about the events that happen at Snetterton. Last race of the day. Final rolling lap. Without question, with slick tyres on, there's no question of that this time through. Now, but Andy South got won the first race, so he will need to try and fight his way through from 11th position on this grid, which was a task that he managed to do without too much of a problem at Thruxton 3 weeks ago. Wayne Crabtree, the RS200, the largely wide car with its blue flashes sitting around the front row with Mike Chittenden, the black BMW alongside the silver car of Lady Bertha and Joe Ward on road number 2 alongside Malcolm Harding's car, which is part of the wide manufacturing car with the capital that we're doing. So that's go racing for the final time today here at Saloons Modsports. 15-minute race about to get underway. Crabtree towards the line, which go out now as Wayne starts the positive. Ahead of Mark Gibson, so Wayne Crabtree at the Joe Ward in second. Car of Wayne Crabtree that leads the race. Malcolm Harding leading the race. continually been the man to beat. Hasn't had it all his own way on occasions, but he is always there or thereabouts. And again today is looking to try and stamp his authority on these races here. Over the start-finish line he'll come, through to conclude another lap. That's going to be the fastest lap of the race. Yet 2 minute 3.340. Remember, he was into the 159s in qualifying this morning, but the lead advantage after just 2 laps of racing, having started 11th on the grid, is 8 seconds. So 8 seconds is good. Joe Ward under pressure from Ricky Parker Morris. David Bertha on the right-hand line up towards Ritchie's, and Ricky Parker Morris is going to try and sweep his way back. But it was really in the early to mid-90s that Thunder Saloon started to die a death, and that's where the Peugeot comes from, whereas the car ahead of it was from the absolute peak of special saloon racing, the TV, Dealer Team Vauxhall, and the car that Jerry Marshall drove in period is under pressure from Ricky Parker Morris, who might just be able to sneak the Peugeot through and up the inside at Coram. They are side by side through Coram, leaning on each other, but Ricky Parker Morris has got the job done. The Peugeot goes through and ahead of Joe Ward, and Baby Bertha drops down a place, I'm afraid. So, through has gone Ricky Parker Morris. Place gained. You can now set it about his sights, about closing in on the next of the cars just up the road. Come through, conclude another lap. 3.340. 159 is qualified this morning. That's racing. Having sold the second on the grid. 8 seconds. It's good. Joe Ward under pressure. Parker Morris. On the right-hand line up towards Ritchie's. Doing, and Malcolm is about 6 3/4 seconds up the road, and equally Malcolm Harding was about 4 seconds quicker than Wayne Crabtree could manage. Here it is under pressure. Side at Coram, they are side. They drop down a place on the road. Through the shot. Ricky Parker Morris. Place change. Just up the road. Car based on Mega Bertha. I think part of the chassis was built, but the car was never completed by Dealer Team Vauxhall back in period, and Rick managed to pick it up, and we have seen it out racing once. I don't think it was overly successful, largely because it was wet, and also the car was a bit too noisy. The environmental scrutineers didn't like it. So, but yeah, it's great to see the mythical almost Mega Bertha reunited with Baby Bertha at Mallory Parker a season or so ago. As for second place, well, Wayne Crabtree get his foot down here because Malcolm Harding has really reeled him in over the course of this lap. The gap between the pair of them was 5.4 seconds, but it's next to nothing when they got towards Murray's that time through. So through goes Wayne Crabtree. Yeah, a slow lap from him, about 6 seconds off his previous best. That means Andy Southcott now leads by 21 seconds. Hard to watch out for the moment is the fourth place car, Ricky Parker Morris, at the wheel of the Peugeot. Now up into fourth place. The lap that he's just set is a 2 minute 10.987. That's his best individual. Reunited with the the Baby Bertha 5.7 litre Chevy engine under the bonnet compared to the Cavalier space frame that sits behind, that's in the hands of Chris Scott. That's got the 2.3 litre turbocharged engine. But with 4.5 minutes to go, Chris Southcott, I think, is going to more than eclipse the lead advantage he had in race number 2 at Thruxton. 36 seconds he claimed victory by, having started 11th on the grid. Well, he was up to 21.2, almost 21.3 seconds at the end of the previous lap. He's eased his pace quite a bit on that lap, about 3 seconds slower than he had previously been doing. As for Wayne Crabtree in second place, the number 5 car hasn't been caught to the same degree as Malcolm Harding caught him on the previous lap, so I think the gap second to third would have opened up. It was 0.8 of a second. It's going to be certainly more than a second this time through. The high revving sound and the induction noise of the Ford Escort, glorious to hear. Yeah, the gap's opened up. They've both done their best lap of the race, but 1.7 seconds is the gap now between the pair of them. And Ricky Parker Morris is catching, but only Malcolm Harding now. The lap that Wayne Crabtree did was quicker than Ricky Parker Morris, so fourth is only just catching by the tune of a tenth of a second. That's all third, but it's no longer catching second as well, which was the case a lap or so ago. So the lead advantage is now 24.2 seconds first to second place. Their best lap of the race. But then Malcolm So yeah, that bit started, one more thereafter, of the race. I don't think he's going to squeeze anything other out than just one more lap. So we've got now 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Back-to-back victories yet again in the Special Saloons and the Modsports. As for second position, Wayne Crabtree has now significantly gapped Malcolm Harding again. There's a little bit of traffic, which was Steve Frey's car that he had to deal with, the Ford Mondeo. Can't back up the Euro car series that he had. Cars that always regularly ran on the oval at Mallory Park, both in V6 and in V8 configuration. So that's now been lapped by both Wayne Crabtree and Malcolm Harding. Ricky Parker Morris, is he closing? Yeah, he's closing on Malcolm Harding again, but 4.9 seconds is a lot to try and make up over the course of just 2 remaining laps. Joe Ward, number 61, still there in 5th position. 6th place is still quite safe now in the hands of number 88, which is Chris Scott. 7th place is John Cockerton, glorious sounding, fabulous looking in that livery as well, Porsche 935 Turbo. turnout, Carnival 100 in. So that's now the match by Crabtree. And play is still quite safe now in the hands of number 88, which is Chris Scott. 7th place is John Hopkins. Glorious down the fastest looking in that 312 Porsche 935 Turbo. Carnival 100 in 7th place. 8th place is 57, Richard. 4th place is Stan Essie, which is down to within 9th place. Carnival 1 place. Still got a bit more work to do. Wants to fully catch up. It's over 1 more seconds behind. It's top 10 is number 59. Mike Chitterton, who was now still not being suspended with his aspiration to care. Sits there in the next place still. Still within a second of it as they came over the shot. Head over the start finish line. 27.8 seconds ahead of the second place car on Crabtree last time through. It's quite going to match the lead margin rate that has done now on the final. So our race leader safely on his way towards what will be very shortly the final lap of the race, and is going to head over the start finish line. 27.8 seconds ahead of the second place car of Wayne Crabtree last time through. An ultimate lap that he just has done now on the final lap was a 2 minute 3.9, 2 minute 3.998. So still within 0.6 of a second of his overall fastest lap of the race, when he's really got no need to push other than really just push his own ability and see whether he can try and further chip away at the time. Here comes Wayne Crabtree in second place. 33.3 seconds adrift. You know, he might do it here. Andy Southcott won race number 2, starting from 11th at Thruxton by 36.4 seconds. At the time, here comes Wayne Crabtree in second place. Crabtree was at 2 tenths off his best. Off his best. Back down through the order. He'll have done it, and he was 6 seconds quicker on the one that's just been completed. Wayne Crabtree was only 2 tenths off his best. Malcolm Harding still there in 3rd place. Joe Ward is now up into 4th place as Ricky Parker Morris has dropped back down through the order into 5th position. Maybe wonder whether there might be a slight issue with the Peugeot that is just hampering his speed in the closing stages of this race, as Joe Ward has been able to pick his pocket and thread his way back through again. There goes Joe Ward, and yeah, visually you can see that Ricky Parker Morris isn't on the final line. Chris Southcott is safely heading round through Corham for the final time, and is about to turn his way up towards, through the bomb hole for the final time, up towards Corham. And is he going to eclipse the winning margin in race number 2 at Thruxton? He's already got the fastest lap. He's already put himself into the lead very early on in the race, having started in 11th place. He heads out of Murray's for the final time, had a 33.344 second lead at the beginning of this lap. And as he comes through now to take the final checkered flag of the day, Chris Southcott makes it a double win in the class. Third, we had Mike Chitterton in 3rd in race number 1. It does look as though we're going to have Malcolm Harding, who finished 5th in race number 1, stepping up onto the at least virtual podium. So here comes Wayne Crabtree at the wheel of that Ford RS200. Position 37.5 seconds adrift, so an even larger gap in race number 2 here at Snetterton than we had in race number 2 at Thruxton. So Andy Southcott beating his own leading advantage from 11th position on the grid by 1.1 seconds, so it's 36.4. 10th place at 69 and 86 against in 11th place. 12th place should go the way of number 81, or is he going to see what the trying to chase into the line at the wheel of the Turner, but just having enough grunt in a straight 0.5 here. Through comes Malcolm Harding in third place. Fourth place goes the way of number 61, Joe Ward. Fifth place is number 88 on the final lap, I'm afraid, is Chris Scott, that sneaks fifth place away, number 88. Sixth place, Ricky Parker Morris will come over the start-finish line to finish in sixth place, but something clearly wrong with the Peugeot towards the end of the lap, so number 309, Ricky Parker Morris, finishes in sixth position, lapping about 16, 17 seconds slower than he'd previously been doing. John Cockerton, number 100, finishes in seventh place with 57. Tony Paxman in eighth place. Ninth place will go the way of 120, which is Ricky Can. Mike Chittenden, number 69, will complete the top 10, just ahead of Tim Cairns. Those two were pretty much inseparable for the whole race, really. Mike Chittenden in 10th place, number 69, and 82, Tim Cairns in 11th place. 12th place should go the way of number 81, or is it going to? Steve Watson is trying to chase into the line at the wheel of the Turner, but just having enough grunt in a straight line. That being Andy Edwards, who finishes in 12th position with Steve Watson in the Turner, finishing in 13th place. Steve caught into the tune of 2. Who finishes in 12th position with Steve Watson in the Turner, finishing in 13th place. Steve caught into the tune of 2 seconds on that final lap of the race, and then the final couple of finishes over the start-finish line will be number 66, Neil Duke, who's taking will be number 65, Steve Bray, and 16th of the last. The finishers will be the car of Alexander. So that wraps things up for today. We'll down the pit lane all day to bring us all of the news. Matt, maybe a few final words from you as we sign off day one.
Yeah, it's been a great enjoyed it down here. We've had some really good racing, some great atmosphere down here in the pit lane, and great coverage today. Hopefully we'll continue that theme for tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see at the minute. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it, and we look forward to doing it all again tomorrow, Mark.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, thanks for all of Matt's help in having to, again, on the microphone, so that way we don't have Matt's voice and doesn't contaminate the microphone and then we put it into someone else's mouth thereafter. So, yeah, sort of relaying the information more.